Hi, Davi here, and today we have a new episode in the art sessions. I was gonna say art review, art session series, and I believe this is the last sketch of this batch. So it's the six out of six sketch. Um, and yeah, so the idea for this batch was grayscale only or black and white, no colors, one brush for the whole batch for all six sketches, and also. I think the average time is like 10 minutes plus minus. Let me check my time here. 12 minutes, we're going in on to 13 minutes. And the reason why I sketched this specific thing, maybe you did see it in like the thumbnail. It kind of looks like an Evangelion and a shark at the same time. I think it's because for the past episodes, the past two, sketch number 4 and sketch number 5, the recent 2 episodes from this like playlist or series, I tried to tackle hard surface forms. And I think I was a little bit frustrated, so I decided to go for something that was kind of organic, but also a mecha. And my usual thing is drawing like these Ava Evangelion type heads. For those of you who've seen the anime, if you haven't seen the anime, just search online Evangelion and look at the mecha designs from that show. It's like a kaiju plus a mecha, so I do like that kind of look. So oftentimes the chin is kind of long. You have like a more pointy kind of head that's and there's like some teeth. Well, especially for Ava 2, sorry, Ava 1, I believe. I think Ava 0 is the one with the one eye. Ava 1 is the purple one with the purple green, the one that Shinji pilots. And then Ava 2, I believe, is the red one, the one that Asuka pilots. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the system. So I added some teeth on the outside, some nice teeth, and it actually looks like this creature is somewhat smiling. And I'm proud because I did add some gums, to show some fleshy parts, or to suggest it at least. But it kind of looks like a bit of a hammerhead shark in a way. But yeah, I think I spent a little too much time in the background for some reason in the ending of the video, but. I did say in previous episodes that the last 3 sketches of this batch were not as. I think it's because I think I topped with the third sketch of this batch, the 3 out of 6 sketch. When I drew or painted the Yatwa or the Predator, I think that one. I think it's the proudest one to me. Number 1, I'm a fan of the Yatwa, the Predator, that whole concept, but also the painting just seems kind of cool to me. Yeah, and I think I had way more fun with that for some reason. I mean, yeah, the subject, but also I felt like I could sculpt things more. But then again, the reason why I could sculpt things more is because I already knew something about the subject, so that familiarity gave me a bit of confidence, right? But when I'm painting something from imagination, that's kind of my own thing. I mean, yeah, it can be inspired by all sorts of concepts, but if I'm trying to generate my own concept, it's not always going to be a confident. It's not always going to lead to confidence, because things can go dark and just not be as good very quickly. It can change. Like maybe in the beginning of your session, silhouette wise, the overall shape, the gesture, the flow seems kind of cool, but as you start adding detail, it starts, or not even like that much detail, but if you start fleshing it out, sometimes things can go wrong, and then you now have a not so good painting. But I do like the way it did the teeth. It looks kind of cool. Now, again, do you see me drawing like each individual tooth? No, it's very suggestive. It's very impressionistic. It's always like a thing in my channel. I remember like one, I'm not sure who did it or who said it. It's super rare, but I remember this one guy or chick who knows, like they did not like the fact that I keep mentioning impressionistic, and I'm like, sorry, people have a type, bitch. I didn't comment that, but there are comments sometimes. My bad. So I just heard a glitch and my screen was lagging. So I just, whenever that happens, I just don't talk. So it helps me just cut it quickly if I can. But if you do hear a glitch, my bad. If you don't hear a glitch, that means I cut it. So there you go. But there's some people in this freaking like you know what? It's not even online. Like the amount of assholes in this fucking planet is abysmal. And they're not even like dictator level of or you know, powers that be like elitist type of like demonic, but they're just normal people, but they have like an asshole kind of energy. But maybe not maybe asshole's not a good word. It's like just dick. Like, why do you have to be such a dick, you know? Anyway, especially in the art space, like, really, is this the place to be as judgy? Right. Anyway, sorry, I was gonna rant there for full minute, but I did add it's kind of like a horn, like that thing on the top of its head. It reminds me of some kaijus from the Pacific Rim sort of movies. Dun, 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 dun. I was gonna sing like the theme song, but I don't know the full song. It's kind of an old movie, but I do like it. The mecha design, the first movie really, I mean, when it comes to like the action, yeah, the second movie had a bit more of it, but it kind of lost like the massiveness of like the creatures and the mechas, which I think you felt it a lot more with the first film, especially for like the Jaeger designs, the mecha designs. They felt heavy. They felt like if they hit you, you would disappear. Like, it felt like it hurt the actual kaiju. What I did like about Pacific Rim, the second part, was when these kaiju sort of combined. To me, that was kind of cool. When it became this like one massive kaiju, I think that was kind of cool. I know people hate on it, and you know, but you know, it was fun. It was fun, and there were multiple mechs that actually fought. In the first film, I think the one by China, the one by Russia, they just fell too quickly for my taste. Like, that was so abysmal. I mean, there were two mechs technically that fought, but it lacked more mechas. But then again, it gave the main Jaeger of the movie a chance to like shine. So you know, at the same time, it's not that bad. But because you have that film where you're focused more on that one mecha, that one Jaeger, I think the second film did a good job in like being a bit more diverse when it comes to like the Jaegers, you know? Like, everyone gets to fight. Even the small one in the beginning, like the mini one, it's like a ball-shaped one. It's not a full mecha, like the size of a building. It's like the size of a big construction machine or whatever. It had time to shine as well. It had time to shine. And I think that's all what we want, you know, whether it's our videos, our paintings, our artwork. You want to shine. We want to be in the big screen, right? And we want some recognition. So I'm not sure where I'm going with it, but the point is not to be an asshole, not to be a dick. Oh, I think I did a good job by adding that black at the top. It kind of looks like an actual shadow. Do you see how I cleaned that edge very quickly with a big opaque sort of stroke? Again, it's okay if your strokes are kind of messy or, you know, kind of playful, impressionistic, expressive. If you just clean up those silhouettes, meaning it's clear, it's cut, it's sharp, it's hard, it kind of balances it out a bit, right? And it makes it a lot more it adds a bit of clarity that maybe the strokes within that shape may not give. So it kind of balances things out a bit. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I think I spent too much time trying to fix the background, and to me that was not necessary at all. Let me just check my time, because I think I'm almost done here. I think I spent a good amount of time fixing just the background. Very non-essential. I could have I should have just left it as white and focused more on like sculpting the actual head, but you know, it happens. But it's not a bad design. It's kind of cool. And again, I think my favorite thing would be, I mean, the eyes are okay, but the teeth, you know, it's like a Colgate Sensodyne freaking commercial, you know. Smile. Smile. And then it kind of eats you, all right? Rips you apart. Again, this could be like a mecha, could be like a kaiju, could be whatever, a bit of both. You know, just check out Evangelion again, or check out the paintings of, or the artworks of Nivan Chanthara. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, by the way, but that's just how I say his name to remember it. Chanthara. Lots of cool like mecha plus organic creature designs combined. But they're not like kaiju level, they're sort of like human size or close to human size. But look at that. Yeah, bringing in the white back was a good idea, because the creature itself already has quite a bit of contrast. It has a lot of like darker values already, so why make the background have more values? Why not leave it close to white or mostly white to sort of complement and balance out the already dark subject in the middle? So yeah, you know what, I'm not sure how long this video will keep going, but then again, because I have to edit this, because I did hear like a glitch thing, so I'm gonna have to cut things out if I can. But if you do hear a glitch and it's not cut out, apologies. You know, we all make mistakes, but then again, accept mistakes and post your mistakes. I think I talked about that briefly in the previous episode, not sure. Cleaning up some edges again with teeth. Adding some white highlights for the eyes was too much, I think. And then I think I sculpted it again to erase some of those white, because I think it was too much. Did I do it or did I not? It did. Playing with some edges here and the corner of the eyes. Adding lighter values. That's pretty cool. And do you see how you add detail, but you do that at the very last, or in the very like last stages of your like painting. And it's usually gonna be maybe in the eyes, in like the edge of like an arm. The point is, you don't have to go that far when it comes to detail. Just add it in like 1% or 5% of your painting. So that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.